how Manus AI can revolutionize your UX research in just 30 minutes. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at an amazing tool for helping with UX research. It's called Manus AI. By the end of this video, you'll see how Manus AI can help you create high quality personas in no time. Let's get started. So, what is Manus AI? It's an advanced AI tool designed to assist with various research tasks, including user research, persona creation, and more. Imagine having a super smart assistant who can do all the heavy lifting for you. Sounds cool, right? I'm going to use this today to see if we can conduct user-centered research much better and quicker than ever before. So first though, let's talk about why user research and personas are so important in the product design process. Think of user research as the foundations of your product. Without it, you're building on shaky ground. Personas help you understand your user needs, pain points, and behaviors, ensuring your product truly resonates with them. For today's experiment to work, of course, I needed to have an idea. The idea that I had was to have a website that could allow you to easily work with your family or relationships to track your spending across multiple accounts, including current accounts, savings accounts, investments accounts, and pensions. So here's the prompt that I used to kick things off with Manus AI. Firstly, there's a bit of description about that idea that I just described, but then I said that I wanted it to create a set of key personas or archetypes for the application. Generate a slide for each persona, including an image of them, key details about them, their key needs, pain points, and some opportunities for the application. From that prompt, Manus decided to break down the work into a few clear steps. Define persona requirements, research financial app user archetypes, create detailed persona profiles, generate persona images, design persona slides, compile presentation, review and finalize deliverables, deliver presentation to user. All good work starts with a plan, right? And in this case, the AI created its own plan and then went ahead and delivered it. Manus AI got to work immediately. It started by researching personas and archetypes, understanding the differences between them and how they're used. I noticed it pulled information from various sources at this point, including product planning sites and even content from institutions like Yale University, which I was totally impressed by. Next, it explored information about typical digital banking personas and insights. It used content from physserve.com at this point, which turns out to be a research institution for financial firms, and it also looked at other white papers from the sector. This seemed to be a really insightful approach, and it wasn't one I would have instinctively have taken myself, but it definitely added a lot of value. Manus AI also looked at HubSpot to find best practices for persona structures. As a marketing campaign company that regularly uses these types of personas, this seemed like a great approach and an example of how it was trying to find ways to use best practice. So far, so good. But part of my prompt included using images for the avatars, and Manus AI tried to find some avatar generators, but it got stuck because some of these tools asked it to verify that it was human, which it couldn't do because it's not human. It had to try 3 or 4 different tools before finding one that worked, which was one called Avatar Generator. Even AI, it seems, has to deal with capture sometimes. Having done all this, it was at that point that Manus was then looking to make the slides. But it didn't do this in PowerPoint or Keynote, which was my initial assumption. Instead, it developed them as HTML code, which wasn't what I expected, but the final presentation compiled as an HTML file looked very professional. There was a small bug with the avatar images being off-center, but overall it worked nicely. I could have stopped at that point, but finally AI then asked if I want to publish the final report online. I did this and I thought it was actually a really great way to share information quickly. I could see that you could do this within your company and make it easily available to multiple people. So here is the final presentation and the personas that it created. You can see that it generated images for each persona, designed them as interesting slides and compiled them as a presentation ready for me to use. And in just 30 minutes, we had this comprehensive set of personas ready to go. This whole process was quick, easy and efficient, and if you were looking to streamline your UX research and create some high quality personas in very little time, a tool like this is definitely worth checking out. I can see Manus AI being an incredible tool for some of my future products. The one thing that this misses though is those direct insights that you get when you're working on a product and you speak to real users yourself, or maybe observe them in a certain situation or test your product on them. This has always been so useful to me with my work. But then again, maybe there are opportunities here to make the best use of both worlds. Say you get your own direct insights and you load those into Manus, and you get it to supplement that with desk research that it goes and does independently. That could be so powerful, and that's definitely something that I want to try on one of my future ideas. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please consider giving it a like and maybe subscribing to the channel. I'm testing out a bunch of different AI tools that can help product managers like me, or maybe you, in their future endeavors. So if that's something you're interested in, give it a subscribe and follow along. I'll start thinking about what my next video could be. If only there was a tool to help me research it.